I'm going to be honest, I'm sick and tired of you being so weak that you can't win every street fight you find yourself in, so I'm about to change that. You're welcome, no need to thank me. I'm going to introduce you to humanity's finest warrior, Adam. He is our combat specialist that is undefeatable and invincible. In fact, he's my sensei, and I've been studying under him for about a year now, and I don't like to toot my own horn, but just to give you an example of the power that he can bestow upon us mere mortals, I don't even get bit by mosquitoes anymore because I can sense them coming and channel my chi into my palms and actually force blast them away, deatomizing them. And check this out. Think about what I can do to the human body with that kind of power at my disposal, and it's all thanks to Adam's teachings. He is a Tai Chi expert.
Very light touch, just 1 gram of pressure. Because it's correct, not because it's light. Light is just light. Or, he's so powerful, oh, he crushes me. I use not light, I use heavy.
Almost too much heavy, nearly launched that man into an alternate timeline. This is what it looks like to be truly at the top of your game. He barely even has to touch him, and he's sending him flying. He's fucking ragdolling him here. He is potato sacking this poor gentleman for the demonstration. And keep in mind, that's only using one little tiddlywink of pressure, just 1 simple gram of pressure. Imagine what he's capable of if he turns that chi dial up and he gets into like 15 milliliters, like maybe even like 20 ounces, or God forbid, a kilogram worth of chi. Now, since I've been studying Tai Chi from Adam for a while, he calls it Tai Chi, I'm able to pick up on subtle things that most of you probably didn't see, so I'm going to break it down for you plebeians. Adam was actually moving so fast during this demonstration that after he sent the student flying, Adam himself zoomed over there and gave him a Naruto 1,000 years of pain, and then sat right back down, all in a single frame that you probably can't even find through slowing this video down. Only through the trained peepers of a Tai Chi master was I able to pick up on this.
I use heavy. Very heavy. Or very light. I use very slow. Very slow. Doesn't matter how fast he wants to move. I use slow.
Not only is Adam a biological weapon, he's a biological anomaly. There is no way of knowing just how old this guy is. He's got the hairstyle of fucking Neo-Cortex from Crash Bandicoot. He looks like a mad scientist that's in his 70s, but has the body of a gamer. There's just no way of pinning the tail on this donkey. It's checkmate. If you were forced to give a police sketch description of the gentleman who spiritually fucked your soul without ever even touching you, how would you even describe this gentleman?
Well, I use very fast. Change. Not light, not heavy, not fast, not slow. Correct. Not incorrect. Try to follow the method. If you have sincerity towards the method, towards Tai Chi Chuan will be sincere to you.
Profound and thought-provoking words, and it's a motto I live my life by now. And thanks to following this code, this method, I am able to ejaculate without ever even touching myself.
So looking at anti-takedown or counter-takedown.
Now maybe some of you non-believing heretics didn't trust the method there with Adam's demonstration while sitting down. Maybe you thought the student was in on it and just kind of playing along with the ruse and it's all a sham. Well, do I have the answer for you? This is Sifu Adam teaching us all how his Tai Chi can be used to prevent MMA takedowns. And he peels back the curtain here on some forbidden techniques. The Repulse Monkey and, Lord help us all, Golden Cock. Also, shout out to whoever in Adam's life told him to just shave his head. Probably the best decision he's made since starting his Tai Chi training. Shaving his head was crucial. He de-aged himself like 30 years just from that maneuver right there. So even if you take nothing away from the martial arts here, martial arts, a term I'm using very loosely, let this be a lesson to you that sometimes you need to reevaluate your style.
The Repulse Monkey. We shift the weight back and we step back on the line and it's got some An, Jin, and you release out for Repulse Monkey. It's a great way to defend the single leg takedown or even an attempt at a double leg. So just to look at the method, if they were going to shoot in, I'd shift back, turn my body as he's still coming in, touch the head, and just follow far towards the ground or out to the side.
An extension of that movement that I was theory crafting on in Tai Chi is after the repulse monkey and you're following them down like this, you can keep following through doing a full ballerina twist, getting out a shovel and digging their grave, because you just fucking killed them with the repulse monkey if you're using this technique. Only use this on someone that you think deserves to die. This is way too powerful to just be freely posting on YouTube. I can't believe it's here.
So back if you're more engaged, like so. And then if they really work it, again, throw some punches or whatever. Okay, and then of course you can step in to finish.
Good luck to MMA takedowns going forward, am I right? How do you stop that? You can't. You can't. You can only hope to, negotiate your way out of there diplomatically. Like, hey, look, I'm sorry I went for an MMA takedown. I didn't know you had mastered the repulse monkey. Please spare me and my family. I had no fucking clue who I was dealing with. But it's probably already too late, because if he busted out the repulse monkey, your goose is already cooked, friend.
So they grab your legs, and they drive forward and pick up your leg and so on to take you down. So we could look at maybe golden cock, right? In the large frame once again, and you change, and there's the arm as you transfer, and then you pick up the other leg.
The golden cock, I don't even think I need to explain to you. We've all heard of that before. It's basically the dance of death. It's like a real-life waterfowl dance, honestly.
So I'd look at it slowly. If he did get my leg, I failed, I didn't get back in time. He picks up my knee and drives forward. I follow, picking up the foot like golden cock. And then I do the transition and sink the arm. Now, the key to this is that, so in the form here, when I change and sink down, that I sink the chi, mobilize the chi to my foot and to my hands, mobilizing out so that my leg becomes impossibly heavy. I'm following with my leg and then firing through my leg and continuing and guiding and adding jin with the hands.
He makes it look so easy, but in practice, you'll never find someone that can do it so fluidly, because there's a lot that's happening internally. As he mentioned, he has to be mobilizing his chi into different areas. It's not as simple as just this. Only an amateur would think it's just this. There's a lot of chi that happens, and I'm going to try my best here, so if I crash through the floor, just know I made my leg too impossibly heavy with too much chi. But what he's doing is he's taking all of the chi during golden cock after getting his leg taken. He's bringing it up, and then he's mobilizing here, and there's a lot of chi happening down in this region. And then he does that, which, man, my bones are cracking under the pressure of how much chi I mobilized. But anyway, upon successful cock, the opponent will most likely die.
I failed. He drives forward and picks up my knee. There's the first golden cock. I step back and arm down. This would be the second one on the way up for the knee strike to the head. So in real time now.
Lord have mercy on anyone that tries an MMA takedown with someone who's well versed in Adam's Tai Chi. They will not know what's about to happen to them.
Which doesn't mean it's exactly the same as the form, but it has the qualities of the form. Open, upright, the regal nature of Yang style. It doesn't do weird movements. Yang style doesn't do any of that. It's always just, right? That's its nature. So you have its nature. And then you gradually start refining so that at any time you can make your body in such a way that you can control them and produce power.
I think he's saying Young style. I don't really know what that is. I'm only familiar with fucking epic style. Am I right, gamers? But he's trying to teach something there and getting an arm massage from his student until he didn't want that arm massage anymore, and he produced an invisible blast, a force field that was projected outwards from his body.
Now, from the coarse to the subtle, you just go through the pattern and you use the repetitive nature of the pattern to produce accuracy in your body. Oh. Now, the key point is the consciousness, the chi, the jin.
The burst of energy that he's emitting is just overwhelming. You can see the students getting just fucking thrown all over the place here. On that final one, you could even hear a groan of pain, or perhaps even pleasure, as his body was confused with the energy that was thrust into it. Maybe it was something that maybe even got down there and tickled the G-spot. Perhaps a brown note that even produced a little bit of a fart with a extra little packed punch there, a little shardy party. There's really no telling, and that's kind of the beauty of Adam's brand of Tai Chi. Its power lies in its unpredictability, and as he states, the consciousness of the Jin. There's just, I could get into this for hours. It's something that warrants endless study, and you're never going to be as effective at it as Adam clearly is. But even just integrating it into your life can turn you from just ordinary Joe Schmo goober into an absolute killing machine. We already saw how effective the Repulse Monkey and Golden Cock is, and now he's showing you a couple of like invisible blasts through Tai Chi movements once you accept the consciousness, right? So it's just, you get the idea, is the point. So hopefully this will help you win all of your upcoming fights. Hopefully this will be helpful to all of you out there, and that's really about it. See ya.